We've got Jehar here. Jehar, how the hell are you, man?
Good, good. Awake and all the above. Happy to see these guys clashing heads.
Really happy you came. And...
I'm about to.
Oh, shit. Aw. That's good. This Mango's hanging out in the background, y'all. I don't know if he can hear us right.
Yo, yo.
Yep, we got him. Okay. So... Oh, Flambeau's happy he came too. We're over here on the client now. And it looks like LocKtar is going to stare at this wall. Let's ask him if they're ready.
I'm pretty sure they will be. So yeah, these guys, they competed together and against each other during QH-LAN. And BPS's original plan was to have Monday of QH-LAN be kind of a fun day with a lot of DMM4 and a lot of Midair and a lot of shit like that. But we're all old now, and everybody has jobs on Monday, I guess, so everybody kind of, like, took off at that point, including BPS and LocKtar, like, late on Sunday night. So I guess this is the revenge. The only crazy thing about this will be watching 1v1 DMM4. And then we're going to get into some real maps. It's a best of 7.
Yeah. I don't know, are we going to count who wins on these Midair maps?
I'm
not gonna put that. I'm just gonna start it as a best of 5 once we get counting.
I don't think anyone has ever shoutcast Midair in the history of anything.
That's what we do.
Maybe
here
in Warsaw back in the day. Maybe
we break records. We set the standard. We bring in the.
This was just gonna be a simple best of 7 BPS. Why'd you have to make it weird?
He does whatever he wants. Okay, he's gonna switch genes. I guess we should play the Bruce Buffer intro before they get started. So I'll go ahead and do that. So everyone, shut the hell up for like 1 minute and 37 seconds while Hadakant speaks.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Pigeon Classic Annual FPS Charity Event. All donations for this event will go to the Egyptian Gear Bank. And now, without any further ado, it's time for your main event. Fighting out of the Berry Peninsula, Sweden. Weighing in at 90 kilograms, he is your reigning, defending King of QuakeWorld, LocKtar! And the challenger, fighting out of Stonehammering, Sweden, weighing in at 70 kilograms, the unbreakable, the unshakable BPS.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome.
I think the volume started a little low, but I pumped it up there towards that second half.
It's alright, can always go up.
Thank you, Hadouken. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Remember, this is a charity event, so any donations that you send will go towards the Egyptian Courier Bank. We've already raised over $300 and will continue to do so tonight and throughout this event. So this one, QuakeWorld, and then later on tonight, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be playing Warfork, King of the Hill style. You can enter the event in Warfort by donating a minimum of $1, and also you can just give to the charity because you're a good person. No pressure though. I see Z's, whatever the hell your name is, man. I see you donated earlier, so we'll get you in there. LocKtar changed pants yet?
I don't know.
It takes a while to change pants. Apparently he's got a huge
It takes a while
dong.
to do a lot of things. So yeah, we're going to be starting off here on Endif. which is going to be Midair, I believe, and then they're doing Bodo on DMM4, I think. So yeah, for those of you unfamiliar with Midair, it's exactly what it sounds like. You can only do damage to somebody if their feet are not touching the ground. So the idea is to pop them with the rocket and then hit them with another rocket. It's a time waster mode, but it's a lot of fun.
It's good aim practice.
Yeah. It's exactly what it is. And then after 2 travesties of gameplay, we're going to get into real maps with real matches and watch their brains actually come into play. It's all window dressing for aim, though.
It looks like we've already got some contests going, so I think Smango is going to be giving you guys out like free games and stuff throughout the event.
Nice.
Yeah. We got some Glitch Arena keys to go, which is a really cool new AFPS game, and some other, like, I think there were some horror games he had going on. I don't know what it is. He'll fill you in.
Alright, I'm wondering if my scoreboard even like tracks this properly, but yeah, we can let them know to go whenever. I guess it'll be 10 minutes. So the beautiful thing about these guys is that they're willing to stand in a box for 10 minutes and shoot each other. It's just it takes a certain mentality or lack thereof.
Oh, they're doing it for a good cause, so I feel like they should.
I told them anyway.
I made the mistake. I should have told them what maps to play.
Yeah.
But then I just told BPS, do whatever you want, and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Oh, that's where you fucked up. That's the danger with him. He has an eclectic sense of propriety.
That's fine. I'm glad to have him. I'm glad he exists.
Oh, I'm just so thrilled because it's classic. Yeah, I'll let him know. So yeah, we're on the QTV. Neshevitet. Assuming I'm spelling that right. Probably not.
Close enough.
And everybody in QTV is like, is this real? Is this a thing that's happening? They're just
Yes, it
mid-airing?
Yes, they are.
Alright, so we're about to do perhaps the first streamed game of Midair in maybe QuakeWorld history. I don't know. I'm not aware of... Is this a Thunderdome new map? I'm not aware of anything else.
They're getting started, folks. Welcome to the Pigeon Classic.
Welcome to Midair. All right. I guess this is going to be a good warm-up for these guys, but also a test of who's eating their Wheaties today.
All right.
Yeah, of course they're spawning, midair, and you can only really do damage when their feet aren't touching the ground. So, you got to go for the pop first, and then go for the midairs.
All right.
Which is why it's called Midair.
BPS was midair first. Oh, good shit.
No hits. Yeah, this is this is not going to be the most textured match. It's going to be a lot of rocket spam. Oh, nice.
That's our first frag right
Get
there.
the first one up. Yeah.
LocKtar can always get it up, from what I understand. Mrs. LocKtar tells me.
Which one?
The newest one.
All right. Hey.
Oh, we got a stream of frags going on now.
Yeah. All right, let's see if BPS can actually get on the board. But yeah, LocKtar's has been having a ball of it. Not even really getting popped up too much. There's an opportunity, but no connection from BPS. So yeah, LocKtar is kind of a DM4 god, which is a lot of predicted spam onto spawns, which means a lot of quick, precise snapping onto known spawn points. So, Midair kind of plays into that.
Oh, we had an opportunity, but LocKtar missed his chance.
You're not getting too close, looking for that angle play, but yeah, we've only seen like a handful of pops from BPS. Here's another one. Come on, get on the board. LocKtar even like careens right on top of him. Yeah, none of these are. BPS isn't even firing at that point. You got to go for the shots.
6.
BPS spawns right above LocKtar, so not an easy conversion on that one. There we go.
All right, BPS picks up a couple now. This is such a joke.
It really is, but it's warm up.
That's true.
But as you can see, you also get more points the higher. Oof,
Nice
the higher it
midair
is. That
frag.
was a mutual area. There you go.
Another one.
I'm not sure how many spawns are up top there. Maybe 4 or 5. So a few points to kind of keep in mind.
I believe it's each corner and center.
Right.
Yeah. So 5. I don't know.
That math checks out. See,
Okay,
this is what the world was like before Railgun. You didn't need anything else.
Cover BPS's perspective. See what he's doing right or wrong here.
Well, he's got to shoot the guy.
Just
And
shoot
as you
him.
can see, he's not shooting the guy very often here. So if he decides to start shooting the guy instead of not shooting the guy, that's
Apparently he
gonna be a
heard
feather in
you.
his cap.
Did he forget to move channels? Like,
Yeah.
alrighty. So there you have it, LocKtar 10-3 on the first map.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Boat next, which will be more DMM4, which is more like LG and Rocket aim practice there. So yeah, we're getting our warm-ups live, which is nice.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you haven't got the message yet, this is all for charity. Do not be afraid to hit that donate button. All proceeds this weekend go towards the Egyptian Cure Fund. This map is a little bit more dynamic because there's some extra movement involved.
It was worth a try, yeah. Wait, this is mode duel? Okay, no, it's DMM4, alright, cool. Yeah, so there's a little bit of respawn protection. But other than that, it's just spawn with all weapons. It's endless rocket arena, essentially.
Well, we also have the option for people to fall in the lava here too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Get some discharges going. There you go. Let's see if BPS can figure something out here. Yeah, again, this is definitely warm up. There's not a whole lot to say even about the texture design here. It's a texture and the lava.
Alright, we're at 1-0 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be short times here though.
Yeah.
Definitely warm up. But no, I mean, these modes are always great in QuakeWorld and Quake 2 for just kind of like hanging out on a full TeamSpeak server and just drinking and shooting the shit for hours on end.
It's one of my favorite things when I first joined. It's like, hey, you ever played this map? Like, no. And then I get in there.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? Don't worry about it. Just shoot.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same vibe as Rocket Arena, really. Just you'll have things start with like 1v1s, and then as more people join the server, you'll have teams come in, and people will filter in, filter out, and before you know it, it's 3 in the morning.
What's most impressive about these two players is that they have positive scores on this map. That's how you know they're the real OGs.
Yeah. You do have some armor and some ability to get out of lava once you get popped in, but it will hurt. And there's a suicide, so yeah, it's gonna be a very DM2 looking score here towards the end. LocKtar trying to go for some mid-airs. Can't really blame him.
3-3, all tied up.
I mean, it's gonna keep shifting under us. There you go, into the lava with you. And that's the thing about games that attempt to kind of come back into a QuakeWorld sensibility. You hear buzzwords like rocket speed, but really, it's about the splash radius. That's like the thing that really set QuakeWorld apart. So even things like CPM, the projectile speed is one thing, but it's like the massive radius of the rocket explosions that make QuakeWorld QuakeWorld.
Absolutely.
The fact that you could pin down a corner and make maps like Blood Run or Aerowalk like really difficult to get around just because rocket spam would constantly shut you down. That's what makes modes like this work. The real matches are gonna be insane. I assure you, we are open.
This is the real match. This is what happens when you take two Vikings and say do whatever you want. Instead of raping and pillaging, they do this to us.
They just skip the pillaging.
Let's just be let's just be thankful. All right, so that's the end of that.
Who even won that?
I'm not sure. This is whose line is it anyway? The points don't matter.
Yeah. All right, so I guess this is going to be like the beginning of a proper best of 5.
Correct. So we're on DM4. This is LocKtar's map.
Yeah.
But
and it really is. He's just been absolutely stunning this map. So in broad terms, TB5, the Big 5 are maps that have been tried and true in QuakeWorld forever, and compared to other games that are all about new maps, cycling in and out all the time, QuakeWorld players are content for the most part with these 5 maps, and even among these 5 maps, there's a lot of variance in how they're played out, a lot of variance in I've always fucking hated this map, I always loved this map, and this is really LocKtar's home. We're going to see a little bit of Aerowalk from BPS, I'm pretty sure, but for now, it's going to be a countdown to our first map on DM4, a real map.
And away we go. Follow BPS to begin with here.
And he's already got control of mid, which is not to say that he's got a huge amount of stack, but he's got weapon priority, which means if LocKtar wants to push out, he's going to be pushing right on BPS's shaft. So some pokes and prods here, but LocKtar hasn't made his move just yet. Double tapping through the teleporter, getting some green armor. Yeah, nobody really has the opportunity to break away to the red or the yellow just yet. But at the same time, LocKtar is trying to sneak in for a grenade launcher. I'm not sure if he got the pickup. And the fact that BPS went for the lightning ammo is going to be a bit of a sound cue. And yeah, the fact that LocKtar managed to break back out means it's time for BPS to leave. So the doors really opened on the fight. Now we've got LocKtar with the grenade launcher, BPS on rockets. We hear ammo getting taken away, and BPS pushes him on in. LocKtar gets a decent spawn, but no red armor for him. So that's going to be BPS down at the bottom of the map, which is limited opportunity to capitalize on the next spawn. So LocKtar's going to be able to break back out. Great rocket to LG combo coming out of BPS, coming back in for that next red. But yeah, without a whole lot of health, it's not going to be helping him that much.
And that's going to be the first frag for LocKtar.
Yeah, that really opened things up. But BPS spawning Mega.
Unfortunately.
Sometimes you just got to go for it. Sometimes you want to wait a little bit, waste a little bit more ammo, but it's going to be a better spawn for BPS this time. It's going to get him rockets and red and yellow. Coming back up for the rocket jump, back into mid. Weaving through these grenades and getting a perfect midair on LocKtar. Tough spawns. BPS is farming for another spawn frag. Not quite getting it, so he's going to have to come back out mid-map and defend this as LocKtar will pretty soon have the opportunity to get some armor himself. So this is good pressure from BPS, and
LocKtar
great grenades
down.
and rockets just flooding him down, yeah.
LocKtar's gonna have to be hesitant here, try to stack up with some ammo. Got his backpack with some LG in it too.
Yeah, this is
BPS had a beat on him.
It's not the worst situation. He's got rockets here at least, but this is generally a difficult position to play out of. BPS can go back for armor if he feels threatened, but LocKtar at the same time with his last 2 rockets, he's going to need to refuel here a little bit and look for some sniper angles. But BPS can be really ambiguous about where he's at. This is one of the great things about QuakeWorld is there's no footstep sound, so
utter complete silence.
Yeah, you can throw a lot of weird sounds your enemy's way and mix things up a bit.
It's the Kovac way. Just be as silent as humanly possible.
Yeah. In-game and in real life.
Oh!
Oh no!
What
but
there?
LocKtar, what? Did he get that steal?
I think he did, and Mega, so he's just going to have to find his way out of this hole. BPS already putting the cells on him. He goes down too. Let's get back over to BPS here.
Yeah, BPS had to wander a little bit for restack, but he found LocKtar again. LocKtar actually gets him. That was the worst time to get a Mega spawn, because that gave BPS enough time to come back into mid and get into a comfortable position. So LocKtar's taking some damage. Oh, he's getting it. I mean, up by 8 frags on your opponent's map, that's got to feel good. Oof. Alright, so LocKtar's gonna get that one back. Only 12 health. A little bit of yellow. It's going to be grabbing all the help he can, waiting for the next red. He's got time here. He's got the pickup, plenty of rockets.
Oh, good splash damage from LocKtar.
Yeah, and BPS has only got yellow. So this isn't a bad time to attack the teleporter. Expecting BPS to get a little bit tricky though. And BPS is starting to sandbag a little bit. He's got a significant lead. He's going, alright, if you want to fight, it's going to be a messy one, and it's going to be one out of position. But LocKtar's still getting the damage, and he's knocked into the bottom and knocked out of the ring. BPS is just super precise rockets here so far today. Just needed to ask him a question there. He got his answer. And he's still got a significant lead here. Is he going to go for the fake oof?
That appears to be the plan. And red.
And yeah, he can do some shenanigans here for a while, unless LocKtar wants to grab, you know, just a green armor and grenades. Then BPS can waste some time here.
BPS is a little light on health, though. Might not be completely unwise to try to come in here and give him a little bit of action. LocKtar is chucking grenades at him now. Wearing him down very quickly, and BPS not able to make it out of the teleporter.
That was a pretty good push, and LocKtar managed to get a red armor at the end of it as well, so this is potentially some inertia.
Another frag.
But he can't afford to miss too many spawns here. And BPS has managed to get away again. LocKtar is going to be relatively weak. Was that actually a mega spawn? Yeah, BPS is moving back out. Decent grenades coming out of LocKtar, but no frag there, so yeah, LocKtar is going to have to head back, refuel.
Get some
Still
armor.
down by 7.
Alright, he's got red and yellow now.
Yeah, but limited ammo is a tough position to play out of. He's going to be losing the bulk of his stack coming back through top. Nice rocket out of the teleporter, though. But again, he's having to take a lot of these fights out of an ideal position for capitalizing on a spawn frag. He's really having to chase here. And that's going to, you know, take him out of the running for a lot of ammo as well. There's red. 1 rocket. He's got LG at least. Looking for his way back in, but that LGM is going to give away his position. And he's lost BPS. BPS has only got green, but he's made his way back into yellow. And without any rocket ammo, it's really difficult for LocKtar to justify pushing in here. There goes his last rocket. Now he just has to pretty much wait for BPS, unless he wants to give up more position by getting some ammo.
He's picked up some ammo now, but only 9 grenades left.
He's got to be precise with this push. He's trying to push in just enough to make BPS think that going through the teleporter is a good idea. And in the meantime, if BPS is going to sandbag in the red armor room, might as well get Mega. I don't hate this. But BPS has got, ice running through his veins. He tries to push himself back out, ends up eating a grenade to the face. He can come back in for this armor, but it's still difficult for LocKtar here. BPS is actually going in for the shot. LocKtar manages to get the frag, but a good spawn for BPS.
LocKtar's starting to stack him back up and catch up to him now.
You can see that LocKtar was just barely out of position for that spawn frag. Yeah,
Takes
this
a
is going
little
to be
bit of cell
difficult.
damage.
He really doesn't want to die here. Is BPS going to come right back through the teleporter? Nope, not so much. Nice
Really
TP play
there
from LocKtar. It's going to be weak here, though. Surprised he didn't go in for the Mega at that point. There's not a whole lot of other health available on the map right now. If anything, he would want BPS to stay in red armor just for the moment. But no, he's coming right back on through. Nice grenades coming out of LocKtar. BPS is going to be down, and that was essentially a free frag for LocKtar. Didn't take any real damage. He's got nothing for stack. But BPS is playing the teleporter game. And he's caught. 2 frags, 2 minutes. LocKtar is on the verge of a great comeback here, but he's got to restack. He's got red. And ammo's constantly going to be the trouble. Fortunately for him, his LG is plenty strong today. BPS gets the yellow armor spawn. Drops. And he doesn't want to lose his last frag. But BPS is actually in a worse position now than he was before. He won't have anywhere near as much ammo.
I'm gonna watch BPS now. Oh, it did take a little bit of damage.
He didn't want to waste any of his rockets. He's caught, and you can see how much LocKtar had to extend for that fight. It's going to be a nasty angle play here, but LocKtar comes right back in with the shaft. There it is. That puts him 1 frag in the lead. 1 minute, 30 seconds left on the clock. He's still very weak here, though, so coming out in the mid is going to be dangerous. Going to we hear that RJ from BPS? No, not quite. Oh, he's up there though.
Yeah. He did
So
make the
LocKtar is
rocket
actually
jump.
going into hard avoid. Doesn't have the stack, doesn't have a whole lot of ammo. Here comes the teleporter game. It's going to be dangerous for them both.
BPS
Looking
not
nervous.
willing to wager it.
He has to keep putting pressure on that teleporter just to make
There goes
his
LocKtar.
intent ambiguous. But
We're
yeah,
all
they'll
tied
tie
up.
back up.
A minute to win it.
That's a good spawn for LocKtar though. It's going to give him rockets in red. Oh, was it actually a fake rocket jump? Well, we'll call it a fake rocket jump, but there goes his last rocket. Oh, they played roll that. 14 to 14 though, 45 seconds on the clock. This is where they can both breathe a little bit because worst case it's going to go into overtime. Worst case.
Maybe
Unless
best
somebody wants to
case.
do something
That actually might be
quickly.
the
Yeah.
best case scenario.
All right, so LocKtar going in for this mega. This is an opportunity for BPS if he heard it, or if he heard the lack of other sounds from Dennis for the moment. Oh,
Very
great grenade.
nice. Right.
It's going to keep BPS shoved back into mid for a little bit. Here's the rocket jump.
Tried to make the push.
Meeting right at the LG corner,
And
there's
BPS
the
goes
rocket.
down.
It's a
10
bad
seconds
spot.
to go. BPS gets a frag.
Just don't lose it. Don't kill yourself with your own grenade. Oh my god. Oh my god.
2 seconds. And that's it. LocKtar squeaks away with 1 point. Thank you for the cheers, Messiah.
His own grenade nearly got him as he spawned at red. That was... And even that was a terrible spawn. Like, I don't know if BPS didn't realize that he spawned back there. He kind of left the room at that point, and LocKtar was like, well... Did the explosion sound cover the spawn? I kind of want to play that last few seconds back. Because BPS kind of left at that point. Maybe he thought LocKtar was actually going to go through the teleporter. Man. Holy shit. Man, LocKtar taking another DM4 away. Maintaining his record. Holy crap. But here we are, yeah. It's going to be Aerowalk for BPS. No big shocker there. And this is really where he feels the most comfortable. And as close as the last game on DM4 was, LocKtar is going to have to sweat. So as the first spawn shake out, yeah, LocKtar is going to get a respawn on the red. So not a bad first frag to take from BPS.
We're back with the action, folks.
Yeah, LocKtar can't mind this too much. That spawn's given him a lot to work with. He's going to be light on rockets here, and I'm sure BPS has already taken the ammo from down below. But he's got one rocket for the red armor jump. Ooh, wasn't on shaft there. Okay. Just wants to poke and prod at BPS. More ammo going to BPS. Rockets are respawned down below, but LocKtar really can't afford to go for it just yet. But it's going to be interesting as this next red comes up, because he won't have any ammo for the jump. He's going to have to take it the long way. The crate even respawned, and LocKtar's really not going for it. He's defending this position, if not the red armor itself, with his life. But oh my god,
Very
this
nice
LG
cells.
just absolutely decimating BPS.
Ate him alive.
You never heard it coming.
Right.
Wow.
BPS gets a good respawn here with LG. No armor, though. Oh, never mind. He did actually get red.
Yeah.
Let's
So a
see.
mirrored situation to what LocKtar had, and yeah, the tables have turned exactly. It's turned on the frags, it's turned on the control, and it's gonna be all about this
Fight
mega.
for Mega. LocKtar takes it.
Perfect LG coming out of LocKtar.
That's one thing he's good at. Communication.
So.
Eh.
It's better than his Swedish at least. All right, but LocKtar is back in pole position. One frag up with the red. BPS can be fairly weak, but a good spam rocket keeps LocKtar off his back. Two spam rockets make
Very
that three.
nice. Eats him
And
alive with the
almost,
LG right off that spawn, too.
Almost had him with the shotgun. But nice RJ from LocKtar is going to get him that yellow, but direct
Beautiful.
rocket from BPS. Yeah, mid-map Aerowalk is where BPS knows every angle and every bit of timing, but this shaft coming out of LocKtar is just so insane right now.
A little poke with the shotgun there before he gets fragged standing in the doorway. LocKtar takes yellow. BPS only with green here. And the LG,
Nice.
once again.
Some of these rocket jumps are doing a really good job of giving LocKtar that first hit advantage. BPS is walking into a few fights, not exactly certain which way LocKtar is coming from. Tough spawn for LocKtar, but he's got rockets at least. Oh, and that spam actually caught him off. All right. Some of these spawn frags are just turning things back and forth. As a result, it's only one frag apart at the moment.
LocKtar just wasn't able to get a lot of rocket damage off there, like couldn't make them hit. He did back up, but he did take red.
And again, he's going to be a little bit light on ammo. He's diving in for it, but got knocked off by BPS. BPS has got to realize that and move in for the red position. Is he even up there? He was actually, ooh, top map. Good LG damage coming out of LocKtar, but BPS has still gotten away with it. Yeah, get the ammo first. Yeah, this could be a race back over to the red, but LocKtar is standing there for just a moment. Has actually brought BPS back into it through the teleporter, so an awkward position. It could have gone well for LocKtar, but he really wasn't thinking that BPS was going to go back to the teleporter again.
LocKtar had it. Sights on Mega. Stack up, get a little bit of armor, a couple of cells. All right.
I'm not sure how well LocKtar is counting shots here, but yeah, BPS doesn't have a whole lot to work with.
LocKtar's got a good stack, but not a lot of ammo in any regard.
He's going quiet. He's actually using his noggin.
Yeah, wow. we noticed that. He had to do that at QH LAN. He's going to do it here too.
Yeah.
He's grown up a little bit. He's matured.
Absolutely. Yeah, nice little dodge there of that grenade to get the red. But 6-6.
Ooh. Very nice rocket. BPS still on the attack. LocKtar's going to have to back off.
It's a tough angle, but he really wanted to fight in for that yellow. It's certainly worthwhile. Oh, he got away with it. And now he's back into a good position on red. Nice spam coming out of BPS, is absolutely floating him, getting some revenge for that midair game.
All tied up, we still have over 5 minutes to go, but as I say that, BPS gets a nice LG frag. Vaporizing LocKtar, and then... Ooh. Hey, don't count the man out.
Some of these bounces, man. All right.
Don't count him out.
But BPS still up by 1.
Oh, and LocKtar uses the splash off of that shot to actually get over to red. Not a good angle. LocKtar is going to take Mega. And it paid off for him.
For it.
And yellow.
And yeah, oh, nice spam shot. And the fact that BPS didn't have LG there, yeah, it made that fight awkward for him. So it's going to be LocKtar moving back into the lead. The RJ's out for something or other.
Good rocket from BPS. You can keep playing that angle.
LocKtar is burning a lot of his stack just to get the shots in. He's playing with fire. You can't do another rocket jump, but he's got the speed for the red. But BPS has got a perfect rocket to shut him down.
It does do some damage there. BPS looking slim, but with the LG, the memorization of angles you see out of these guys, really.
Yeah, and the random spawns in QuakeWorld always make that red armor spawn a possibility, so it's dangerous sometimes to kill somebody when red is up. Nice defensive rocket out of LocKtar, but yeah, he's going to turn it into a trade. Both of them diving into mid. LocKtar didn't get a weapon out of it, and he didn't want to push out to the weapon itself while it was unsafe. So currently down by 2. Just under 4 minutes left on the clock. It's going to be a bit of a fight for yellow, and he didn't get the pickup. Oh, that is tragic. He thought he was close enough to get the grab. Just watch it go away, and he didn't stay on the red platform off of that spawn either. So no red for him, no yellow for him. Yeah, this is a tough time to be LocKtar.
BPS running away
with
some
enough
frags
damage
now.
Off that spam that he can't really rocket jump for this free. He's going to have to take the health first. BPS comes in for it. A lot of good LG. Good switch to rocket, but just not enough damage to push him over. LocKtar is really having to scrounge for items here. It's kind of tragic watching this go to a 7 frag difference. Because LocKtar is having a lot of tough luck off of some of these spawns, but he's able to get back in on the red. This next fight over Mega could be everything, but he's eating a lot of LG damage just trying to peek out that way. And he's lost BPS. And now all of his attempts to kind of catch BPS with his pants down are not going the way they were earlier. He didn't even know he was up on the red platform, so that's a lot of free damage and no chance to get some armor out of it. Yellow should be back up. There it is. BPS back in mid. LocKtar just begging for a Mega. Good spam damage, but BPS can leave this at will. He doesn't really need to push for this. If one Mega goes to LocKtar, it's not going to be the end of the world for him. But that frag could open things up. BPS manages to get a fairly safe spawn. He's actually
shotgun comes out.
Yeah, that's a lot of confidence.
Like,
yeah,
LocKtar is just really not managing his ammo all that well yet.
That was happening at the beginning of the game as well,
yeah.
Where until that first frag dropped the backpack, he was having a lot of trouble being able to kind of hold on to the red with the rockets he had. And again, like early on, LocKtar was able to do a couple rocket jumps and get into a really good position against BPS, and that just hasn't been going his way lately.
Very nice. Slid in there with the LG. I don't know that he's going to be able
to mid-map, and you start begging for the respawn. You're like, come on, just give it to me. This happens on Aerowalk, it happens on Blood Run, and LocKtar just hasn't been getting it. This could be a clean frag-ish. He's out of armor.
Not anymore.
8 frags in 1 minute. Yeah. No, it's not going to happen. 7, though.
Never count him out.
Slightly more possible. I think we're still out of slow spawn territory. Ooh, okay.
Still got a whole minute to go. 17 to 22.
His momentum's going to drop out of the bottom really quickly here.
Ooh,
Mega's
got
up.
Yellow and Mega.
LocKtar's even anticipating a drop into it, and it's not happening. He's got the spawn. He's got the grab. Even if BPS gets this red.
BPS is still trying to push back, fight. LocKtar's just going to camp down here by the teleporter.
He just needs to stay in his position, and that's why LocKtar doesn't really want to chase it. If BPS peeks and LocKtar gets the frag, then LocKtar's in a great position for respawns, but at this point, yeah, it's going to be BPS taking it. What a close game it was for the vast majority of it, though.
LocKtar's not going down without a fight. He's like, come here, get some, man. 15 seconds, I got this. Oh, nice little zap.
That was a little bit of a sneaky play. Maybe seeing if he could telefrag BPS again, only this time not being on his team. But there we have it. It's going to be BPS 25 to LocKtar's 18. Maps are going to be tied in this best of 5 series, but now we've got DM4 and Aerowalk out of the way. We're going to be going into things that are neither player's, real favorite. It's going to be DM2 up next, which is my favorite.
This will be fun. Remember, all donations, first of all, thank you for the ones that just came in. Going towards the Egyptian Cure Bank, folks. And we're back to the action. DM2 is going to be tricky for me. I am the absolute worst DM2 player in the history of the world.
Oh, it's so good.
So, as I've done for all the maps, I'll refer to your expertise.
I mean, one of the things that happened to Quake as the years plodded on was, all right, we're making a map, boys. We got a red armor, we got a Mega, we got 2 yellows, and we've got every weapon. And
what if we did
QuakeWorld
that
maps
twice?
are not like that at all. Yeah. Most of the maps in the QuakeWorld TB5 don't follow that pattern at all. Here, there's no LG, just rockets and grenades. There's 2 pairs of both Mega and Heavy. Sorry, red.
Same thing.
And a few yellows.
It's okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of young people out there.
Yeah. It's catching up with me too. It's not cool. But LocKtar is not going to have either Mega or red out of the gate. He's just going to have a yellow. But it's going to give him pretty good opportunity to get an early rocket. But BPS is up top here. LocKtar's in a bad position.
BPS pinned him against the wall like a cheap hooker.
LocKtar.
He's having a little trouble.
With the rocket. It also made it difficult for BPS to get some bearings on him, so it was tactical for sure.
It was absolutely. That's a professional player right there, sir.
Yeah.
These long-range rockets down this hallway. We're going to see a lot of that throughout the match.
And generally, if you're caught with yellow and nothing else, you're looking for a way to get out of the fight and go get yourself a red, get yourself a Mega. The map is constructed in such a way that if you can leave a fight, then yeah, you could probably get restacked. But BPS is going to be going up for some more red here. Did LocKtar get away with both megas? No, he's got one mega. Okay. So BPS is just going to chill here for a little bit for the next mega. But LocKtar is going to know where he's at. There's limited ways out of here. And if BPS doesn't go for the teleporter, LocKtar's coming in for the shooting gallery. BPS is making it easy for him, but he's eating a lot of rockets for his trouble.
He did, and he went down.
Lava, and he manages to get the frag back anyway. What? Oh, that is some bullshit, because LocKtar was making some solid hits.
All right, LocKtar's in a good spot here to go for Mega. He's got him rockets, a little bit of ammo. He's going to pick up some more if he goes across here successfully. Don't think BPS has caught on to exactly where he spawned yet. There he is.
But BPS getting that frag the way he did, that is a huge leg up on a map that can be as glacial as DM2. Nice jump across the hardest jump in QuakeWorld. And BPS is just enjoying his 2-frag lead. Looking for the first hit, but he ends up eating one here. This is going to be a flatland fight at the rocket launcher. BPS is now out of ammo, out of stack. And LocKtar is actually not pushing it in. He's still only got a yellow here.
I'm telling you, these long-range rockets coming down that hallway, we're going to see a lot of that going for the rockets here. Both of these guys know how to deny a weapon. It's going to be a mega and a red for BPS.
Swedish Keanu Reeves, Johan Quick here.
Unshakable and unbreakable, as they say.
These are 2 frags now where really BPS was up against the wall, and it was just one precise rocket that turned it around for him. That's got to be infuriating for LocKtar. But he's trying to hang out by Jesus. Nope, no savior there. And BPS is going to go for a slow play on top mega. No respawn in big.
Good prediction.
Caught at hard jump.
Caught you with your pants down, bud. See, LocKtar should have kept his original pants on. That's the problem. I don't think he ever finished changing.
One leg in, one leg out. But LocKtar is, yeah, again, now he's got the one back up against the wall. 6 frags up for BPS on DM2. That's heartbreaking, honestly.
I think BPS is a good sport and all, but I think after QH LAN, he's really, he really wants this back. He wants it back. We should have had bets, so like there were 2 different donations to the charity, but we just said like one for LocKtar, one for BPS, and let people.
I mean, over his entire career playing anybody ever, BPS's win record on DM2 it's actually his worst map out of TV5. But he is really elevating the science of it here against LocKtar, at least.
Let's go back over to LocKtar and see if he can put something together here. Just hanging out, hesitant to go for the rocket just yet.
Usually you expect both players to at least have a red armor, and so far LocKtar has been kind of struggling to get even one. Alright, LocKtar. He's going to wait for this Mega. He's going to go back to big. He's looking kind of shaky here. He wants a fight.
Thank you for the $6.66 donation.
It's very appropriate. Big. Trying to play at the stairs. He's got... Ooh, nice shot. BPS gets the respawn in big. This is an easy conversion opportunity for LocKtar.
LocKtar sliding through there like a ninja.
Had to. That's going to buy BPS some time. Where's the...
What is going on?
There we go.
Alright, there we
Didn't want to pop through the teleporter until the floor came back, but it's going to be 2 frags on the board for LocKtar, but he's got to take a break for some stack here. He's going to get a clean jump to Mega. No, he's expecting the fight in big first. But without red, this is not going to be easy for him. Yeah, so BPS is going to have red and Mega. Oh, we heard the lift. But BPS didn't go for it.
LocKtar's taking his time.
Red. He's got time. But you can see that he wants to fight in big. That's where you have the biggest opportunity to get a respawn. But BPS comes right back through the teleporter. LocKtar's into it, nailed up against the wall. And BPS is going to be 1 rocket away, but once again, getting away with it. And LocKtar gets the exact spawn that he wanted BPS to get, but things are turning right back around. He's got the backpack up, got rockets, finding BPS in the water. And that's going to be 4 frags to go. But LocKtar, again, he's got no stack here. It's just too dangerous. Oh, the opportunity. That is heartbreaking because, yeah, BPS had no idea that LocKtar was there. Maybe he would have heard the teleporter in time, but LocKtar definitely had the opportunity for that shot.
That rid of BPS just took secret red.
And again, LocKtar's left without any red whatsoever.
And regular red. And mega
It's
health.
not easy to deny a red from an opponent on DM2, but BPS has been consistently doing it. Oof. Okay. LocKtar's got his yellow and he's going to be holding on to it. Trying to follow the trail of grenades. Sneaking in as BPS thinks it's safe to ignore the hallway. But at the same time, yeah, LocKtar, just get yourself a yellow. You got 3 minutes to make 4 frags. It's doable. But yeah, pretty much every fight has to be in mid. A mega would be nice as well, but not going to be happening. BPS, in the meantime, oh, he actually doesn't have too much mega himself, so he's going to be incentivized to kind of hang out here for the next mega. So LocKtar is going to have to go into shooting gallery mode again. Getting himself secret red first, which is an opportunity for BPS to leave, but oh, he's actually popped back through big. Okay. If he stays quiet here, it could take LocKtar a while to realize that that's happened, yeah. He's going to be up top. LocKtar's looking nervous. He can hear him moving around, though. BPS didn't stay as quiet as I thought he might. He's made some sounds, so now LocKtar knows it's up.
Potentially. There he is.
He can't get the rocket knockoff. So that's a free mega for BPS. Oh, but all of his armor's knocked off immediately.
Yeah.
One more solid rocket.
No
there
such
it is.
thing as a free
BPS
lunch.
Spawn it back in here.
Yes,
Pushes the
sir.
button. Get the hell out of there.
All right. LocKtar still on the attack. The axes come out. It's just a shit show, LocKtar.
But,
Not a gentleman. Not a
has-
gentleman.
He's in it to win it.
All right. See a little bit quicker movement.
Hide in the shadows.
LocKtar really on the move here.
Yeah, BPS would do himself the favor that if he's just going to try to hide out, you know, at least put yourself someplace where a respawn isn't going to fuck you. That's exactly what he's doing here. He's got mega, he's got red. And LocKtar is going to have to come around that corner.
It is
1
so
minute.
difficult to sneak up on somebody in this map once they're hiding, too. It's like,
Yeah.
if you start moving around, they know you're coming.
Especially here. This is kind of the fortress side of the map.
BPS just hanging out, having a smoke. There he is.
LocKtar's got to do it. Yeah, but BPS has gone back through the teleporter, which is dangerous. If LocKtar can get into big quickly, he's still going to go for the hide here. Dangerous for BPS. I mean, LocKtar, by that sound, could have gone through secret red.
Oh, we still have
He
over
could
30
still be
seconds to
there.
go.
Yeah, he's
BPS
hot.
is in trouble.
I don't think
Oh,
BPS
no.
like calculated that too well, honestly. But 30 seconds.
Oh,
this fight-
no.
Oh no!
BPS comes out on top of the fight.
This fight is over, and this map is over.
That is that.
But yeah, the first 2 frags out of BPS were just LocKtar was hitting every single one of his spam rockets, and BPS had like what under 30 health each time, and he managed to get away with it. Yeah, people in QTV saying rude. No, that's how DM2's played. It's how it be.
It is what it is. All right.
That's going to be BPS 2 maps up to 1 now in this best of 5 series.
That is
Gonna put him on
100%.
Match
Okay,
point. Bravado. All right, cool.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting to
Does
see
LocKtar want to
LocKtar.
play Bravado?
No.
Because they said TB5.
I don't think he wants this at all. Hey, $345 in donations so far. Thank you, everybody, who's
Hey,
donating.
cool.
That's awesome.
They're just making it up.
Just do it. This should be fun. I'm actually looking forward to see how LocKtar competes on this
Yeah.
map.
Let me see if I can pull this up here. How many times has he even played Bravado?
6. That's my bet.
Let's see.
And this is the Price is Right, so as long as I'm lower than without going over, I'll win. Messiah's cheering over here for Team BPS. Who's everybody voting for? I'm sorry, I've not been able to like actually pay attention to bets. But Smango's on the ball over here. Thank you everyone for the follows there. Lord Lame for the bits and cheers or whatever those are. I don't understand how anything on Twitch works.
Let's see. He's played 9 on Bravado in the last month. At least that version of it. In total, 81. Okay. It's not a huge amount. Okay, so he's actually won more than he's lost on Bravado. Up against BPS, though, BPS has won the last 3 times at least that they've played Bravado. So if BPS just wants to go and change the map pool halfway through the set, it's a little bit of BM. Has LocKtar ever beat BPS on Bravado? I'm going through here.
We're on ZTN now.
Seeing it. Oh, okay, all right.
This will be a little bit more fun.
Thank you, BPS, for unfucking it. I love Bravado. You just said TB5, though. I'll hold you to it. But here we go on Blood Run. BPS gets mid-spawn, but it doesn't give him initial red armor. LocKtar's got the armor, but no weapons. Finally getting a rocket launcher, but also getting rockets to the face. You good there, Dennis?
He's good. He had to put his other foot back in his pants real quick.
I guess so.
Alright, LocKtar's going to back up and pick up the LG here. We all know where BPS is now. And a direct rocket coming right out of that teleporter. Here you go.
Alright, but there's RA for BPS, backing off to Mega.
LocKtar needs some health. He will find a little bit coming up the staircase here.
BPS got incredibly ambiguous with the sounds here. But LocKtar coming back out in the mid with only yellow. It's going to be a tough angle for them both, but LocKtar's kind of got to back off here. He's got rockets, okay.
Nice little extra bump in the ass there from that grenade.
Uh-oh, and LocKtar's caught.
Not a good position.
No,
see if he can escape. A lot of damage coming out, and the LG to finish him off. Go over to BPS real quick.
Yeah, the rocket jump after red was good out of BPS, and LocKtar didn't hear it. And yeah, here comes the spawn frags. It's a lot like DM4, where if you have a good position on mid, then you can just get a lot of extra frags out of your fair play.
BPS got very comfortable there.
Whenever you have a map like that, the converse side of that is if you are having to chase for frag and go into some place like the quad room or the rocket launcher room, then yeah, it can be difficult to get any more freebies. You really want to be here. The BPS coming back into red like he already owns it. LocKtar's got the last pickup, but he's not in a great position. Good rocket pop from BPS, but he's going to be weak, trying to stay quiet. And LocKtar, oh, he didn't follow up on the spam. And BPS with like 16 health still gets away with the frag. And that's going to give him mid-control and red. This LG from below could be dangerous, but he's still getting away with every single shot. It's kind of ridiculous.
Okay, we're going to see BPS sit over here by Mega. Push out in the hallway, but LocKtar's already got the rockets flying down as he makes his way in there. No more red, really. 30. Completely out of armor. But LocKtar keeps backing up into that trap. Already BPS stacked back up with red armor. Let's see what LocKtar's doing here. Very quiet. Fortunately, I think the shotgun ammo gave him away. There's another spawn frag.
At least LocKtar got some damage out of that last one, but he's not getting any more luck out of these free red attempts. It's going to be a tough spawn on the LG. That's going to take him a little bit of time to get back through the quad room and, yeah, get some armor. He didn't even get green at that point. He wants a rocket launcher. He's going to get it, but yeah, BPS is doing a really good job of not moving that much. He's finally eating some spam, but not enough to be a huge problem, and that's going to, again, give him the opportunity for spawn frags mid-map. LocKtar finally steals away a red armor. It cost him another frag, but it might be worth it in the end. It's going to give him the stack advantage, if not anything else, for a few more seconds.
Still early on, though.
Yeah, LocKtar can make a frag here, but you can see that as soon as BPS has to leave mid-room, this makes a worse situation for LocKtar. Even if LocKtar chases here, he's not going to get spawn frags. So he's got to focus more on stack instead of the frag at the moment. But he leaves up the Mega going into LG instead. So BPS is still going to have a slight stack advantage for this fight. As well as the high ground, Anakin. Nope, here comes LocKtar through the teleporter, but the LG out of BPS just whittles him down immediately.
It's going to leave red up. LocKtar does spawn on yellow.
Yeah, so halfway through and a 16 frag lead is pretty ludicrous here for BPS.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's where the shotgun's dangerous. Probably the most balanced spawn weapon in the entire franchise still.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, BPS is rinsing and repeating at this point, and there are some opportunities for LocKtar, but he's leaving a lot up as well.
LocKtar's moving like uncharacteristically slow right now.
Maybe you're right about the whole pants thing.
I think that's the case. It's
Yeah.
really hard to bunny hop with one pants leg on. I've tried. Axe comes out. Shotguns. A little bit of rocket damage to the ass. And that'll be that. 22-2. Not quite halfway done here.
No, this is a bit of a slap. Sometimes you get speed bags in Quake. It's a thing that happens.
Been watching Letterkenny too?
A little bit. 6 episodes to a season. It's not
Just
fucking fair.
part of the game. It'll be back.
But, I mean, you look at the score and you think, wow, LocKtar's been consistently fucking it up. But really, it comes down to, like, just a handful of moments. And the rest of it is the reward you get if you are able to stay in mid-map and maintain red control. There was that one moment where he made the right choice. BPS was kind of baiting him into a fight at Rocket Launcher, and LocKtar said, screw that, I'm going to get red instead. But he left the Mega up. BPS was able to sneak back in with Mega and Yellow, get a better position, and that's really where it went, completely sideways for LocKtar. He's going to be able to get a few more frags back here, but 16 is a hefty score to claw back in.
One at a time.
It's going to be it, unfortunately. Fortunately, there's a lot of health on Blood Run, but you kind of have to leave mid-map in order to go get it. And here he's lost out his armor again. He can get Yellow back. BPS is sniping from the corner, though. Ooh, nice LG coming back out, but no. It's how it always seems to happen. It's like you finally get a frag with a decent stack and in the ideal position, and then you don't get the spawn that you need. You're like looking like, all right, is he gonna spawn there? No, fuck. Is he gonna spawn there? No, fuck. It's yeah, it seems like fate, the cruel twist of the knife. All the pieces are finally in the right place, but the spawn doesn't go your way. And that's when you have to start doing crazy things like intentionally ignoring a Mega or a red just because your opponent is banking on you making the safe play. And you have to do like the more zany thing just to try to get in and get close enough for a frag, which is what LocKtar is doing right now. And indeed, he's pulling the score back together. I just don't know if he has enough time to get the massive amount that he's going to need.
He is, again, like, you see him starting to go back to his old ways and move more characteristically of LocKtar right now. He's actually moving around very quickly, staying on the attack. And if he'd been doing that the whole time, he'd probably have fared a lot better. Health very low right now.
Well, at this point, you don't really have the option. Either you go completely up to 11, or you let your opponent kind of walk around you for the rest of the map.
Yeah, but I don't want to see LocKtar not at 11. LocKtar
Yeah.
not at 11 is basically LocKtar at 0. That's kind of how he plays.
Oh, weird weapon selection there. That last grenade was unfortunate. BPS was in a
frags.
prime location for For Rocket, yeah. Add another minute to the clock, and I would say this could still be doable. This next fight is going to decide everything, though. Absolutely.
LocKtar dips out of dodge there.
Yeah.
Not the time to be taking your time, but...
And this is where even the red armors turn into a bit of bait, because, alright, if he goes for the red, I know where he's going to be at. It's going to take up this line to get to me.
Ooh.
And the LocKtar manages to sneak that last rocket in. BPS spawns mid-map, but LocKtar, of course, wasn't there. He doesn't really have the stack to justify pushing in on it, either. So he's brought it down to single digits, at least. It's a good kind of comeback for him, just not enough.
We'll probably renegotiate terms after this match. We'll bring them both in here to voice chat. Be like, all right, gentlemen, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
We'll put them in Warfork. I know LocKtar has played at least one match of Warfork. Yeah.
All right, 30 seconds. And yeah, we've still got DM6 and DM6 if they want to do that. But yeah, there's the axe. Nice.
I could watch.
If LocKtar could have kept it in single digits, but here we are.
I could watch these guys play forever. They could do whatever they want.
Nice.
That is that.
Yeah, BPS really had to struggle on DM4, but as the maps go on, he's just getting better and better.
Smango, let's get these boys in chat, see what they want to do.
Well, they have muted themselves.
Well, then I guess we're going to have to start messaging until... Hold on. Unmute yourselves.
Instead of belt and suspenders, yeah.
If I can spell that. Nerds.
Okay.
There they
Hello,
are.
boys.
Okay. Hey.
Gentlemen,
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
do we want to actually push on to a best of 7, or are we going to count the first 2 maps that were ridiculous?
That's a good question.
Up to you, LocKtar. I can play.
So we have played 4 maps now, okay?
Yeah,
I
there's
have
still
to ask,
DM6.
Okay. I have to ask my bum if it's okay to play with more.
Your palm hurts?
His mom.
Okay, yeah, he allowed me to play a couple more games.
Say hi to your mom, LocKtar.
Well, I will do. Anything special I should say to her? She raised me well.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we DM6 or what?
Let's.
For those people viewing, if you want to see DM6, it's about to happen.
Yeah.
This is maybe my least favorite duel map, but it's great for 2v2.
We gotta make it fun for this game.
I love this map.
Yeah, oh yeah, you guys will make it fun.
Always trust in luck.
Yeah.
Make it fun.
Yep.
I want to see at least 10 telefrags.
Yeah, I think we can arrange that.
Alright, cool.
BPS,
Yes.
can you stop hitting me?
Stop
All
hitting
right.
you.
Yeah,
I'll
hitting
try.
on me. I have a girlfriend now.
And a mom. Jeez, that's full time.
Okay, nice talk, boys. Nice talk.
Good talk.
Yes,
Hey, good luck.
yeah.
Good luck. Have fun.
Love you, Dennis. Good luck. Put your pants on. All right, chat. Here we go. DM6. Put your bets in. Send your donations to the Egyptian Cure Bank. We love you. And away we go.
All right, so yeah, DM6 is maybe the differentest of the different maps of QuakeWorld TD5, but LocKtar is going to be pushing right on into the first red. He's going to get it. BPS going back in for the Mega, and LocKtar going to be denying just about everything else that he can. Nice rocket jump. Beautiful. Well done. A+. Nice rocket on the wall, BPS. Beautiful. Wonderful. A+. Well done.
We're gonna see
But at
LocKtar
least the
open up and move a little more characteristically now.
Yeah, at least until the frags start happening. Then things are going to get real dicey.
Yeah,
So-
I love this map. This is actually my favorite map, unlike everyone else here. Yeah,
Wow.
beautiful frag.
Okay. That's how to do it. And BPS got a spawn top donut. He's trying to move in on the red, and he manages to get it. LocKtar gets a bad spawn.
Takes Mega,
Mega, but yeah, this isn't.
and LG was open. Didn't
Yeah.
take it.
Well,
Too much going
and
on.
actually, also like gave LocKtar a little bit of something to stumble on. He was like, can't get in. So that's going to give BPS the next red, which is really all that really matters. Nice
Beautiful sniping
rocket,
shot
dude.
from LocKtar. He is on
my
fire right out the gate here. Moving very funnily. Okay, LG was open.
Missed the red
He's
the
going
first time.
straight
He
for
didn't want to miss it.
wants that frag so bad. Take it. Oh, shotguns. Damn.
Alright, so LocKtar gets a decent spawn just because BPS is on the wrong side of the map. Of course, he's got to be careful with the rockets he's got, but there's red at least.
So think about DM6. There's so few rockets on this map. You have to manage it so carefully.
Yeah, until a few backpacks get traded around, then you go from like no rockets to 90 rockets.
We're still only 2 minutes in now. Okay, BPS did successfully make it out of the hole.
Yeah, he's going to be playing the corner here. LocKtar's got to play this corner tight. He's actually pushing up more than I thought he would, but he ends up killing himself
Oh my
on
gosh.
the wall. What ping is BPS playing at? 12.
14
Like,
something.
come on, man.
Something very reasonable. Over to BPS now.
Alright, so Mega's been taken, but it's back up. You can at least get the grab, but that Mega doesn't really do him much good. Here comes red. LocKtar's going to be getting that grab first. On purpose? No blood dog. He's too smart for that. Probably. Oh, was it worth it? No, not worth it. Alright, LocKtar manages to put it back in, but that's going to be BPS on the red side of the map. BPS doesn't have it just yet, but LocKtar's going to have a tough time going for it. Yeah, get that Mega.
Yes, he will take red.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
LG's open. LocKtar
Oh, but
already
he
has
dropped onto
one.
the shaft.
Hey!
Oh my God.
See a little bit of that midair skill come back in.
Grenade. Yeah, but I'm surprised BPS was able to get away with that. But yeah, this map has been all over the place. This has not been one guy in control for any length of time. It's
They
been
said
back
they would
and
make it
forth.
fun for us. They promised.
Yeah, well, as promised.
Alright, BPS manages to sneak in there, get the LG, and turn the tables around on LocKtar. And gets the telefrag. A lot of self-damage going on with these rockets here. No pants dance. LocKtar does take red and still goes down.
Oh my God, BPS is gonna be weak here. LocKtar just waiting for it. All right,
Oh
there's
my God.
frag. Oh, 2. Sorry,
3.
3. Yeah.
All tied up here, folks. 4 minutes in, and they're just
Oh
going
my
all
God.
in.
These guys are into it.
They're gonna give us a seizure. And LocKtar eats one. BPS gonna go straight to red.
Still only 1 frag apart.
Hey.
That was a rocket frag out of BPS. It's gonna give LocKtar a good spawn. Red's not up just yet.
Allegedly.
What did that rocket come from? All right, nice shot. LocKtar can get Mega, but it's burned off immediately. Yeah, okay. Just LocKtar, come on. It's down by 3 now. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. It was a good rocket. He can get his rockets back, actually. That's good. BPS didn't extend out to get the backpack. He's putting a lot of bank on this Mega at the moment. Can he actually sneak through here? Nope. I don't know about this one, man. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. You can get rockets back and Mega.
Play it safe.
For LG.
LocKtar
Big one.
is gonna find the teleporter eventually and just start playing the back that ass up game.
All right, good spawn for LocKtar. He can work with this. He might be able to defend this. He just needs a couple solid rockets. BPS
Nope.
only had green armor. Ah. But he's still gonna be down here by 7.
Still got about 4.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, this is doable, especially at the pace that they're playing. You'll see if BPS gets greedy and starts like sandbagging the map to keep his lead. If LocKtar can manage to get these first few frags, but yeah, you talk about back that ass up. LocKtar's also trying to shove it through the donut that way.
Oh. Let's take about 10 to 15% there off.
I don't know, some of these RJs, he's going to get speed across mid. He's back across the donut. He's got to stop, though. Doesn't want to get spammed off. A good rocket jump out of BPS is going to give him position on that red armor again, which means at the end of the day, LocKtar really didn't get any of that. Yeah, BPS is going to have full stack here. LocKtar's got nothing. He's begging for a rocket pack.
Anything.
Mega, rocket pack, green armor. Well, he's got green at least.
Right around the 3-minute mark, we started to see BPS try to take control of red a lot better and more consistently, and it's just kind of been the way it's gone since then. Let's see.
Ugh.
Every weapon possible got fired, I think, in that series.
Yeah.
Back over to BPS here.
Yeah, he's just having a ball. Doesn't want to play the teleport game. No, he's just gonna wait.
Oh my god.
How rude. Oh my god. Beautiful shots coming out of BPS.
Thank you for the tip, Sarah Bax.
Hey.
Again, all donations, first of all, go to the Cure Bank, but also get you into the Warfort tournament if you so choose. I'm gonna drink lots of beer and be super drunk by the end of it, so at least that'll be entertaining.
Alright, so BPS is going to be a little bit weaker here, but he's still got a good position on red. LocKtar's not pushing it in just yet. He's been playing so much of the mega game. It's actually cut him out of a few opportunities for the red. Oof. Alright, so finally,
Nice.
okay, usually in those situations, BPS has gotten the last shot off. But BPS gets a great spawn. Red's going to be up and available. LocKtar goes down. LocKtar doesn't get a spawn back in the hidden cubby. Which would have been an ideal for him with as weak as BPS was.
Just in and out, in and out,
Yep.
in and out.
Is that why you like this map?
Yes.
Just the TV plays? All right.
No, I just love the... No, honestly, I like playing silently. I like playing the sound games, and that's why I like Game 6. It's a very good map for sneaking around on people. That is not LocKtar's style, as we see here. BPS, you piece of shit.
This is just late term abortion. This is not how it's supposed to work. Just wait, waiting at the end.
Warfork tonight at 7 p.m., chat. Eastern time zone. That's, I don't know, some early hour of the morning European time. That's, like 4 p.m. for me. There you go.
Oh my god, what? He must have chased that grenade like a dog. There's no way that hit legitimately. Nicely done, though. But yeah, BPS is showing all the tricks, and LocKtar is doing his part by walking into all of them.
It's a dance, really. It's like professional wrestling.
Yeah.
This is what we call a squash match.
Nice. He's got it across mid. No grab of red, though. LocKtar can go back in for this red. It's going to be a fight up the stairs, and BPS gets a super clean pickup. Nicely done. Oh! I mean, is that 5? Ah, we're close to 10. To be fair, a lot of these telefrags could have been telefrags, but ended up being axe grabs or grenades. BPS playing the, oh, you think you're going to get telefrag game. Now I'm just going to shoot ya. But there we have it, 33-8.
That's that. So the new
And,
defending...
LocKtar's mom might be saying it's dinner time.
It probably is. BPS is your new defending king of the QuakeWorld, folks. Until next time.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, how much? 359.55. Thank you, folks. You can still send in donations all day and during the Warfork event. All proceeds to the Egyptian Cure Bank. I want to thank everybody who's been a part of this. Jehar, I don't mean to get all weird on you, man, but you're my hero, and I really liked working with you and learning some stuff, dude.
Well, thanks for putting this on. It was really cool getting BPS and LocKtar together.
Yeah.
It's hard to nail them down, but as you can see, it's totally worth it.
I got some dirt on them both.
We've got photos.
I'm sure you do. That's what Rose was telling me, how you guys rigged Dream. No, tell the story about rigging Dreamhack while you're here, since I have you both in one place.
You've been asking me so many times now.
I want it live on the air.
LocKtar is obviously the better storyteller.
Let's kill the music.
I can't even remember what happened, BP. Seriously, we were...
The bowling ball at Dreamhack.
The bowling ball at Dreamhack. So I think started off with not only one beer at the Scandic Hotel there. Maybe all of them, perhaps. And it was, I think it was in the beginning, was all the Quake guys and like... Also. But we went to the sleeping halls and we were supposed to sleep, but we were with too much energy in our bodies. So, and we found this bag of bowling balls. So we thought that we might borrow one ball for the moment, which was not maybe the best idea now in the after hand. So what I remember that we were we're on this parking lot and we're drinking more beer, obviously, and we sat in my car. I remember you, BPS, puked in my... you puked in the car because you forgot to open the door also. And after that, we took the bowling ball and there was this leaning of the road so that goes on to a roundabout. And it was like, I think it was like 3 a.m. in the morning, so it was no people up. It was only we drunk Quakers with a bowling ball. Anyway, we thought like, I wonder how fast it will take for this bowling ball to reach that roundabout. It was like 100 meters. So it was, we were little kids. Like, we were almost a little bit excited about it. So we just laid it there and let it roll.
And no cars on the streets, right?
No. It was no problems. And the ball was rolling faster and faster. It took like 4 or 5 minutes until it almost reached the roundabout. And then we see a car come, a taxi. And we're like, the bowling ball will reach the roundabout before it attacks. No problems. But the fucking cab driver, he accelerates like he's want to crash into that fucking bowling ball. And I'm like getting a little, my heart raised just a little bit, almost like in this game. Anyways, so I think the cab driver and the bowling ball missed by maybe 5 centimeters. Maybe 5 millimeters. Yeah. So that's the story about the bowling ball. No, nothing happened, but it could have ended in a disaster. Imagine me, drunk as world champion, talking to a cab driver about ruining his fucking car. That's his living. I'm not a simple Quaker. Seriously. I need to spend all my winnings from QuakeWorld to this cab driver fixing his car. Just because we were drunk, stealing a fucking bowling ball.
And despite nothing actually happening, you still got in trouble somehow. That doesn't make any sense.
The thing is, it's still in my heart, like, I can never do those kind of things. So I never steal bowling balls drunk. I steal other shits, like people's beers and so on. Other than that, we had a good time. Nothing happened that day, but that was a long time ago.
Wasn't it the same night that we fired off the fire alarm at the Scandic?
This is the BPS talking too much. No, we don't need to talk about everything.
No, let him talk. Let him talk. He's the new defending Quake. What is the word we used? The defending king of the Quake world.
Friendly game. Come on, boys.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay, BP. I don't know.
I don't recall. I think we were like pre-partying in somebody's hotel room, and I think we were like 15 people in a very small room, and you and me were leaving, and we pulled that red lever, which you never should pull. And there we go. fire trucks. Did they arrive? I don't really recall, but we ran
think so.
I think. Something
mean,
like that.
How old? But we were young then.
Yes.
We were very young.
Now
like,
you're
like
wise.
35.
Now you're very
Yeah.
wise.
So you should never do that. Those kind.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the inside scoop.
Yeah.
I'll cut this and put it on the podcast. All right. I think we're going to end this one, and we'll be back later with Warfork King of the Keep at 7 p.m. And also, Jehar, you will be doing the Tasty Cup at 7 p.m. So I'll have to compete with that.
2v2.
Sick. Nah, it's cool, man. Not too much crossover between the two games. But regardless, if you need someone to raid afterwards, we might still be.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Should be good. Been interested to see what happens with Warfork. It kind of came out of nowhere, and yeah, a lot of raised eyebrows. It's on Steam finally after what, 15 fucking years?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's good that it's happening. We'll see what happens with it in the future.
We'll see. The Keep will be keeping it alive as long as we can because it's so awesome.
Cool.
I love that game.
Good.
LocKtar, BPS, thank you both.
Yes, thank you.
No. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
It's our pleasure.
Y'all are my brothers
Hope
from
the
another
games
mother.
were good.
Oh, much love, much love. Okay,
Smingo,
good luck.
thanks for keeping it alive in the chat. Messiah, thank you for that too.
No problem.
Jehar, you're the fucking god, dude. I love you.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Yep.
I'll catch you in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, boys.
Later, guys. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.